Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
Big header! This time, surely! Danger averted for now.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
João Neves made a good run there. Mbappe. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Serginho. Mbappe, he's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a... Oh, they could be caught out. He's had a hit! Yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Interesting ball. Vinicius Junior.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
It's run loose here. And here's Yamal. He's found a way past. And it's skewed away. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Madrid have a free kick. Can he latch on to this? And the ball is out of play.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nuno Mendes. He's picked his way through. And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Back into the middle. Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Oh, and he's through the middle. It's a goal kick. Nuno Mendes.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20, Erling Haaland. Coming on to replace him.
In with the challenge.
Number 18.
Can he get it through? So nearly the perfect ball. Decent hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? He can get that clear. The ball has bounced loose now. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Serginho. Good spot, he's seen the run, and he's onside. And he can clear it away. That's a good ball played into space. Saliba. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Koundé. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Mbappe. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Mbappe. Played back in. Mbappe! Oh, should have put that away. And the keeper's got it again. Mendes is charging up on the overlap. Up he goes! Oh, denied brilliantly!
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Beckham. Yamal.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be...
And here's a chance! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Mbappe! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We have already started here. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back...
Great hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Guardiola does well to get it back. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior's cross. Up he goes! Goal! Manchester United! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So, a breakthrough already. Deep cross. Tries to get it clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, good spread. Haaland.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nuno Mendes. Out of play for a throw. Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he put it away? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Serginho is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Van Bouten. Nuno Mendes. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Mbappe. Serginho. João Neves. Haaland. Out of play for a goal kick. Tchouaméni is there and he can pick it up. Roberto Carlos. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nicely aimed pass. Serginho. Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Works it forward. Serginho.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he skips past his man. And there is the half-time whistle. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Van Bouten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mbappe. Great work on the overlap.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
That is good alertness. Conte, a picture of focus and alertness. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He's got away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Rafinha.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Khan sends that a long way. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Rafinha. And the pass is intercepted. Aimed in towards the centre.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. He can run onto that. Oh, well played. Chouameni. Rafinha. Barcelona are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
DiMarco. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Cleared away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Rafinha.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That is good alertness.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's looking for the runner here. Now that's well seen too. Nuno Mendes. He's found a way through. And that should get the job done. That's headed upfield. Nicely worked. Oh, can he get onto this? Saliba cuts out the pass. Well read, nice interception. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
That is good strength. And he's in on goal. Mbappe gets flagged offside. And it's Eto'o. Oh, nice touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Mbappe. He was under real pressure there. Rummenigge. Mbappe. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Bellingham. Now there's a fine ball. Shot at goal! Goal! Manchester United! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Eto'o really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you'll have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And he's intervened well there. And the first 45 minutes are up. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Serginho. Rodri. Now James. João Neves. Serginho. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's sick.
He's had a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Weghorst clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 17.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
18. Nuno Mendes. Up he goes! denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
649.
Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Cleared without hesitation. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Can he get onto this? Punched away.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Into the last quarter of an hour. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Barcelona have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 87.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 16.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
Serginho. Number 25.
Going for goal! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Big header! Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Played back in. Oh, that's a fine interception.
There'll be 5 minutes added
And
time.
he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pull it. Oh, what a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have their third corner. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.